right, so let's go ahead and get started on your Lenormand spread. It's short, okay? So I get an idea that there's blocked communication. We have the Eight of Wands in the corner. We also have Six of Wands, which is attention. And then we have Ace of Cups, which is about love. So it's going to be a love relationship. Some of you, it may be blocked communication. It may be blocked from love or dating, okay? So I kind of have two people here, or two groups of people. Some Leos, you're in a relationship. Other Leos, you've been single for a long time, okay? All right, so we have Mountain and Gentleman, and then overall we have Cross. So Cross is usually obligations, duties, as well as a feeling of something that's meant to be, okay? So let's go ahead and start and get Mountain and Gentleman. Some of you, maybe ladies, are looking for a man. Maybe you want a mountain man, okay? Men, some of you could be dealing with masculinity issues. I get the idea of macho, like what is a man supposed to be? And so then we have the idea of mountain man coming in. You know, should I be mountain man or should I just be myself? Okay, always be yourself. All right, so we have somebody either has a problem with a man or a man is having problems. So it can go either way. If you're in a relationship, there is an ongoing problem. It could be with beliefs or ideologies. The relationship could be a marriage. I don't really get that, but it could be. Maybe you're trying to stay together with the relationship out of duty, maybe a religious duty. Now, if you're a man or a woman, doesn't matter. But I'm seeing somebody's been single a long time. Like I hear women saying, I need a man. I'm hearing men say, I'm having a lot of first dates, kind of thing. Or I need a companion, right? I'm also getting a man who's burdened, or somebody who's burdened with wanting a man. There could be some ideas of being overweight here. I'm not sure if that's it. I mostly get man troubles, so it could be for women or men, okay? Whether or not it has to do with orientation, or just a man has troubles, or somebody's having troubles with men. And the men who are having troubles, it could be with your masculinity, or it could be with finding a date. But I also have blocked man. So some of you could have blocked a man, or a man could be blocking you, because there's some silence. If you're in a relationship, that may just be saying that you're not communicating very well, especially because if there's a conflict about a belief system, and you could just not be communicating because you're staying out of obligation as opposed to wanting to actually be in this relationship. With Cross and Mountain, we have long-term suffering. So it's been going on a long time. We also have long-term loneliness. Okay, so again, being single for a while or being lonely within the confines of a relationship. Whatever problem's been going on, it's been going on a while. Okay, it's nothing brand new. All right, so with the Gentleman and the Cross, I have a very dutiful man. So there are some men who are staying in a relationship due to obligation. Women, I feel like there's a man that you feel like you're supposed to be destined with, but you're not with this person. Or you feel like you're destined to have a man in general, but it's not happening. And then again, I have men who have an idea of what it is to be a man, and they're trying to reconcile that with who they are. It could be that they're, lonely and they're in the dating scene, and yet they're not getting dates very much, or they're getting bad dates, and they think maybe it has something to do with their masculinity. Not sure what that is. Okay. But I'm seeing it's a man's cross. It's his burden to bear. It kind of reminds me of going up the hill, going up the mountain, carrying a cross, like going to Golgotha, right? I don't really feel like anybody's being crucified here. But it's a journey of suffering that takes a long time. I have getting, blocked from something that you feel is destined, getting blocked from being fulfilled. There's some kind of obstacle. And somebody's going to keep going just out of obligation. So I'm going to keep going on dates. I'm going to keep on with this relationship out of obligation. Okay, there's that one. Okay, now we have the second spread. Get these over here, and then I'll pull from this deck if I need clarification. Okay, let's see what's going on with Leos for October. We have the Seven of Swords. I want to clarify because that can be a lot of things. Judgment, blossoming. So I'm having somebody's judgment isn't quite right, okay? And it's not that you're having bad judgment. That's not it. It's that somebody else is being deceptive. And so your judgment is right based on what you're being shown. Okay, let's get a clarification for judgment. That's a major arcana. Seven of Wands reversed. We have 2 sevens here. So I feel like somebody's being misled, and you may be misleading yourself, but I'm not sure if that's it or not, because we have kind of giving up and not dating. The Seven of Wands reversed, getting out of that. Put that over here. When really I think something could grow, but not if you give up. And there's a lot of rejection. Maybe you feel like your rejection is just piling up. You keep thinking it's going to go one way and then it doesn't. So we could have a lot of first dates again. Let's get a card on the Seven of Swords. The Fool, new beginnings. So you could feel foolish, like somebody's fooling you. We have new beginnings and blossoming. I don't know if you feel like you're getting lots of new beginnings and you keep starting over at ground zero, or, starting at scratch. Okay, what's next? Somebody's like, I don't want to date, with the Four of Cups here, wanting to be a loner, or, seeing all the rejections before. And it's like, I'm just going to get rejected one more time. This is a no card. Okay, now we have Justice with, Judgment. That's pretty interesting. But we have Detach. So somebody's detaching. It could be second chances are being turned down. Okay, I feel like you're probably the one doing this, but it doesn't have to be. But I feel like somebody's getting rejected over and over again. And so they're finally going to just say, I've had it. I'm detaching. I'm going to, go my own way. Let's see, why is Justice here? Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, somebody's letting go. Detaching. Maybe detaching from the idea of a second chance with Judgment. Somebody probably came to a realization that somebody was being deceptive, or that things just weren't going in their favor. And I feel like maybe you were alerted to it, because in the background, there's some soldiers right here. And one of them has their sword up, so they kind of know this is happening. And so with Four of Pentacles reversed, I'm seeing that somebody's letting go of something. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here. So we have giving up and letting go, detaching, and it's for your own good. This also is very reminiscent of the Hermit. It's not the Hermit because that'd be the number 9, okay? But that could be saying that. You're trying to get some peace, and it may be peace about being lonely, because we have lonely over here. Okay, what else is going on? The World reversed. So you're not quite getting what you want. Let's see what else is here. A lot of major arcana. The Fool reversed. Okay, so you may have trust issues based on something in the past with the Seven of Swords. Maybe you don't have closure on it, or you feel like you keep going in circles, and you think it's foolish to keep going in circles. Nine of Wands reversed. Giving up on something that seems like it's not going to be salvageable. We also have letting your guard down. Seven of Swords. Now here it's different. It's seeking the truth. It's getting some education, getting information. You could be saying you were hurt in the past when somebody deceived you, and you're trying to heal from that. Six of Pentacles. More than one person. Two of Pentacles reversed, and you're letting it go. Somebody could have been juggling and they recently stopped. But I'm seeing putting it into a situation like you're just letting everything go. It's pretty much what I get from this whole reading. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Let's get 2 cards. 5 of Swords reversed and 9 of Cups. Okay. So you're having to leave the 5 of Swords behind. There was... I feel like you just kept feeling like you got defeated over and over again. Again, somebody could have been purposely doing something to mislead you. Maybe you're being led on, okay? Maybe not to hurt you, but they just didn't know what to say to you. You're like, I either need to let this go and be forgiving, be magnanimous with the 6 of Pentacles, and be happy and go on and find my 9 of Cups. And so you're having to end a cycle that keeps happening in order to be happy and possibly forgive something that somebody did to you. 5 of Swords is not good, but when it's in reverse, it's finding forgiveness, which I do see here with Judgment. I could see you trying to forgive something from your past. Okay. Okay, last one. The Sun reversed. You haven't quite reached it yet, but love is around the corner for those of you looking for it. And it's right now it might be hard for you to see the good. Maybe you see if you do get your wishes about something, it may be a little bittersweet. But let's see. Why is the Sun reversed here? 3 of Swords. There were 3 people at some point for some people, okay? But also just being sad and alone. And so you're not happy. You have lots of sadness. Let's get a final card. Ace of Cups reversed. You're feeling rejected, like there's no love. And you're separated from somebody. Or you may decide to separate from somebody if there's been some loneliness within your relationship. Some of you are like, love is not coming, but I'm seeing it's around the corner. What you've had before has just been false love. Okay? So, you'll have that love. It's just not in October. Okay? Let's see if there's anything else on the bottom of the decks. Temperance reversed. Okay, couldn't really make it work with somebody. 3 of Cups reversed. Yeah, especially with 3 of Swords. For a lot of people, there could have been 3 people. We also have, not only is that an affair, but that could have ended a relationship. But we also have not getting out and dating, not getting together with people. So some of you may decide to give up on dating and just kind of be alone. And some of you, you're just not getting dates and you're feeling rejected. So you're deciding to kind of stick with that until something else happens. But it's like you just cannot make something work. You couldn't reconcile it. Too many cups in the picture for some people. And so you're taking 1 cup out of the equation. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that sucks so much. Let's see what I can get for you from my deck. Okay. So what messages are there for Leos for the month of October 2018? What do Leos need to know for the month of October 2018? What messages are there for Leos? Let's see. Now this is my deck that has my own words on it, so it may or may not be relevant. Ghosted. Okay, so some of you could have felt ghosted. All right. We also have obsession and scarcity consciousness and attachment. So some of you could be feeling attached to somebody who isn't really interested. They kind of string you along, which is a form of ghosting, where somebody replies a little bit and then they don't. And it kind of draws you in because you're craving more and more, right? But ultimately, we have ghosted. Okay. Maybe you're getting ghosted in a circular manner, like a lot of first dates kind of thing. It could be why the man in the mountain were showing up. Okay, so a secret's out. So somebody ghosted you because it could have been because they had someone else. But we have discernment, clear vision, details. So you're going to find out if you don't know yet. But it says it's out. So you might find a message or something like that where somebody tells you or you find out why it's not working out. I'm not sure exactly what the secret is. Or it could be you just finally realized the person ghosted you and you didn't know. Or they blocked you. Okay. Well, here, I'm not sure what's supposed to come out, but I have take some fucking action. Shit. I'm not sure if that wanted to come out or not. Okay. We have gossip. So if there's a secret could be, you might hear some gossip and you find out that's why you got ghosted. Okay. And I have move on. And that could be why I'm saying take some fucking action. Shit. Make me move on. Okay. We have divine order, which kind of goes with the cross. Cycles of growth. Natural law. So it's natural just to kind of move on from something that isn't going anywhere or wasn't good for you. If somebody's ghosting you, you don't really need to know the secret or the gossip about why. Okay. It just is. And you should want better for yourself. It could be there was a secret about you that got out there, and then the person ghosted you because they were nervous they told your secret. That could be whether or not it has to do with the relationship or not. But either way, this is saying just kind of move on. Okay. All right, Leos. Good luck and God bless.